This area here is Orakei Terraces, which is in Waiora Valley. Waiora means healthy water. It was originally used by our people for its healing purposes. Geothermal water played a significant part for Māori people. One being cooking, dyeing, the hot water with the different clays we have. We have ochre red, we have the black clay, and we have the white clay. Those are our three main colours. And the hot water was used for dye with that clay to dye their flax. It was also used for the purpose of cooking and bathing, for cleaning themselves, of course, as well as for medical purposes. When the European came here, it was an opportunity for them to use the energy from the geothermal to actually be sent down to turbines that turn the turbine, hence we get our power. For them to send the fluid, if you like, down to the generators, or the pressure, the actual water has to be separated from the steam, so they use separators. And that could be separated at a very high temperature, which is over 240 degrees Celsius. So that is separated. We then use that water to bring back the features that we've unfortunately lost. So the idea of Orakei terraces was just a theme of the past, to try and relive the past. The plant itself, for the national grid, is about 7% of electricity is done through geothermal. So yes, that's a lot of power for our national grid.
That's amazing. So 7% of all the power for New Zealand comes from this area.
That's right.
It's all natural.
That's right. It's all natural. It's done naturally.
That's great.
In my Māori world, we believe that the energy comes from our ancestor called Ngāti Roirangi, which we are direct descendants from. Ngāti Roirangi was the navigator which came on the Te Arawa canoe that came here, and when he landed, he made his way inland towards this area here, and he climbed Tongariro mountain. As he travelled through these areas, one of his main tasks were to claim the different lands. As he was in Tongariro, a blistering wind came and made him very cold, which he actually collapsed. And while he was lying there, he called for his two sisters, and they sent the fire gods. His two sisters were still in Hawaii, where we came from. As the fire gods came, they came underground, and they surfaced in different areas. They say Orakei here, Waiora Valley, is one place where the fire gods surfaced, and that's how they say we got our geothermal. So that's where the story comes from. Our tribe here is called Ngāti Tūwharato. We are the only tribe left in Aotearoa, as we call it, New Zealand, that have a paramount chief. So in that respect, we're very fortunate. Our paramount chief today is called Tumutihuhu, and he's also on the World Heritage, and I believe at this moment he's actually the chairperson of the World Heritage. So it's a gift from our people here to everybody out there to say, be part of us. We call ourselves kaitiaki, and there's no reason why everybody can't also be kaitiaki as guardianship as we go further into life. The kaiti of the geothermal area, I'm probably only one. It's sort of passed down for myself, it's been passed down to me to look after what we have. Our main goal here is to educate people, to educate them, to also be guardians over what we have, and understand it the way we understand it, where we can't separate ourselves from what we call Papatuanuku, which is God of Earth. We say we come from there, we're made up from different particles of Earth as well as the plants, and when we go back there. So we live it, it's been passed to us, and we try to share that. Unfortunately for people all over the world, and people that live here, some people, they take it for granted. And it's not till people tell us what we have that we actually stop and think ourselves.
Black pig.